The story of the world's oldest car is a fascinating journey into the origins of automotive history. Long before the roar of modern engines and the sleek designs of today's vehicles, there was a time when the idea of a self-propelled machine was revolutionary. This video explores the world's oldest running car, the Dion-Bouton et Trépardoux Dos-à-Dos Steam Runabout, built in 1884, and how it paved the way for the modern automobile industry. The birth of the automobile. In the late 19th century, the world was undergoing rapid industrial change. Steam power had already revolutionized trains and ships, but inventors were eager to apply it to smaller personal vehicles. The concept of a horseless carriage was still new, and engineers across Europe were experimenting with different propulsion systems, steam, electricity, and the newly emerging internal combustion engine. Among these pioneers were Count Albert De Dion, Georges Bouton, and Charles Trépardoux, three French inventors who shared a vision of creating a reliable, steam-powered vehicle. Their collaboration led to the creation of what is now recognized as the world's oldest running car. The Dion-Bouton et Trépardoux Dos-à-Dos Steam Runabout. Built in 1884, this remarkable vehicle was nicknamed La Marquise, after Count de Dion's mother. The car was handcrafted in France and designed to carry 4 passengers seated back-to-back, hence the name dos-à-dos, meaning back-to-back in French. Key specifications. Year built, 1884. Engine type, steam-powered, twin-cylinder. Fuel, coal, wood, or paper. Top speed, approximately 38 miles per hour, 61 kilometers per hour. Range, around 20 miles, 32 kilometers, on a full tank of water. Weight, about 2,100 pounds, 953 kilograms. The car's design was elegant yet functional. It featured a lightweight frame, large spoked wheels, and a boiler mounted at the rear. The driver controlled the car using a tiller instead of a steering wheel, and the steam engine powered the rear wheels through a chain drive. How the steam engine worked. The operation of La Marquise was both ingenious and complex. To start the car, the driver had to light a small fire under the boiler, which took about 30 to 45 minutes to build enough steam pressure. Once ready, the steam would drive 2 pistons connected to the rear axle, propelling the car forward. The vehicle could reach speeds of up to 38 miles per hour, which was astonishing for its time. However, maintaining the steam pressure required constant attention, as the driver had to manage the fire, water levels, and pressure gauges simultaneously. Early public appearances. In 1887, La Marquise made history by participating in what is considered the world's first automobile race, organized by a French newspaper. Although it was the only car to show up, it completed the 20-mile course from Paris to Versailles and back, marking a milestone in automotive history. A few years later, in 1888, the car competed again in a demonstration run, this time against newer vehicles. Despite being older, it performed admirably, proving the durability and reliability of its design. The legacy of de Dion-Bouton. The success of La Marquise inspired Count de Dion and his partners to continue developing vehicles. However, by the 1890s, internal combustion engines began to dominate the market due to their convenience and efficiency. De Dion-Bouton adapted quickly, becoming one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the world by the early 1900s. Their innovations included lightweight engines, improved transmissions, and early versions of the differential gear, all of which influenced the design of modern cars. Rediscovery and preservation. After decades of obscurity, La Marquise resurfaced in the early 20th century and was carefully restored to working condition. It became a prized possession among collectors and historians, admired for its craftsmanship and historical significance. In 2007, the car was sold at auction for $3.5 million, making it one of the most valuable antique cars ever sold. It remains fully operational, capable of driving under its own power more than 140 years after it was built. Why it's considered the world's oldest car. While there were earlier experimental vehicles, such as Nicolas Joseph Cugnot's 1769 steam wagon, those machines were not practical or operational in the modern sense. La Marquise holds the title of the world's oldest running car because it is the oldest vehicle still capable of driving under its own power today. It represents the transition from experimental engineering to functional transportation, a true milestone in human innovation. The impact on modern automotive design. The principles behind La Marquise, power generation, mechanical control, and passenger comfort, laid the groundwork for future automotive development. Many of its design elements, such as the use of lightweight materials and efficient power transmission, are still relevant in modern engineering. Moreover, the car symbolizes the spirit of innovation that continues to drive the automotive industry. From steam to electricity, the pursuit of better, cleaner, and faster vehicles can trace its roots back to pioneers like De Dion, Bouton, and Trépardoux. Fun facts. The car's boiler operates at about 40 pounds per square inch of steam pressure. It takes nearly 45 minutes to get the car ready to drive. La Marquise has participated in numerous vintage car rallies, including the London to Brighton Veteran Car Run. Despite its age, it can still reach speeds faster than some early 20th century gasoline cars. Conclusion. The Dion-Bouton et Trépardoux Dos-à-Dos Steam Runabout, or La Marquise, is more than just a car. It's a living piece of history. It embodies the creativity, determination, and engineering brilliance of the late 19th century. As the world moves toward electric and autonomous vehicles, this steam-powered marvel reminds us of where it all began. From the hiss of steam to the hum of electric motors, the journey of the automobile continues. But it all started with a small fire, a cloud of steam, and a dream to move without horses.